voodoo.com, voodoo.com, budu.com. And it's a social network which is oriented towards a business network, but it doesn't have to be necessarily just that. And on top of it, there is fundraising. You could call it micro fundraising or micro funding or micro crowdfunding, whatever. And what we have here is you can launch if you click on create. I cannot click on it because I don't have internet right now on the notebook. But if you click create here, or you click up here, you click create fundraiser, then you can create one of these fundraisers. And then here comes the interesting part. This is the first fundraiser that somebody else did here, and they raised $6 now. And what happens is that if you click on it, you can share that fundraiser. And now comes the interesting part. So you can, with Code Wallet, you can send them like $1, and but what it also has, and this is a new feature that is available in the Code SDK, is that you can give a percentage of the donation to another wallet. It doesn't have to be just the wallet. So the guy who puts in the fundraising has a wallet, of course, and they receive it directly in their wallet. But if somebody else shares it and they have an account with Voodoo, they get a percentage of the donation. So, and the percentage is being set by the person who puts in the the fundraiser campaign. So in this case, for example, 50%, you're earning 50% for sharing. So if you open an account with Voodoo and then you click on share and somebody donates to this guy, then this guy earns 50%, so that would be in this case 50 cents, and you earn 50 cents. So, and this is absolutely revolutionary. This is nothing like this has ever been done in the history of humanity and the internet. And I'm not joking because the ability to raise money and at the same time dispatch two payments, one to permissionless and basically decentralized to this guy and to the guy promoting the fundraiser, where I don't, as an operator of the site, I don't even have to touch the money, is absolutely revolutionary. This is absolutely insane. And now comes the crazy part is something that's even crazier is that you can dispatch up to 5 different addresses. So in theory, and this is something that I want to build on Voodoo, you can have several layers of affiliate marketing. So it could be, for example, that if the guy that sends someone in registers can get also paid for everyone else, and even those that they invite after that get paid also, maybe a smaller percentage. So it's like this I remember it's called MLM, right? Multi-level marketing. So you can have even MLM, multi-level marketing, running on top of for Code Wallet. And that's absolutely insane. Um, and my plan is to not just have people earning for sharing these individual um, funding projects, but also have a link where you get paid um, for all future. So, for example, there's going to be when you log in, I'm going to do this tomorrow and the next days. You're going to have a banner down here which says share and earn, and then you can get people to invite people into Voodoo, and they get saved in the database, so it's your person that you got in, and you get paid for everything that they do on the site. It's going to be absolutely insane. And then also, not just the individual fundraisers are going to be possible for earning, but I'm going to make separate pages which, if you share those pages, let's say, for example, there's a page for donating for dog shelters, okay? Let's just say. Then you can send people to the dog shelter page. I'm going to have like tags or something like this. And you can send people to the dog shelters page, and you're going to get money for every single donation that people make under the dog shelter page, for example. And it's going to be all automated. Absolutely insane. And I think something like this has never been done before, in this shape and form. And then, so I'll need to make categories for those fundraisers or tags, and then you can, um, share those. And so if you were, for example, have a blog or Twitter or something like that, you can link directly then to those pages and support that. So if you, for example, say fundraising for, you really like how you can share and earn. Yes, I think this is going to be exciting. I think this is going to be exciting. So if you, for example, if you, and it works already. So I launched this today and we tested it already with friends and stuff. And this guy I know from the Telegram chat. Wait, this guy I know from the Telegram chat, and he launched this fundraiser there. So he's the first one to ever do this. And so let's say someone is interested in environmental protection. Okay, then we're gonna have a category up here. We're gonna have categories, and then you can click on environment, and then uh, people can link from, let's say, their Twitter. In their Twitter bio they can put a link to the environment section, say, and then they can earn from literally every donation, and even when the person registers. So we're going to make a massive affiliate system into this, and it's going to be very exciting. And I think because people like to support these kind of things, it's going to be very good. And each of these fundraisers will have, right now you can see when they receive the donation, but very soon you're going to have nested comment section and a blogging section, so with videos and stuff. So people will be able to update in terms of what's going on. And I want to make it so these pages will work also for streamers. So if you're, let's say, a YouTuber or TikToker, whatever, you can create your own kind of page for this. And so I want to make sure that it's not just for fundraising, that people become aware they can use those pages as well for receiving donations. So I'll probably change the text here and says like for fundraising and donations, or supporting, and then maybe have like a link for specifically for influencers and creators, so they understand that they can use this as well, because a lot of times it's just the right copy text, when people read it, that they understand. Okay, so then I can make like, this is for people who are trying to fund for a cause, people who are trying to fund for creation. And Kinship said he wanted you to come back to the chat, and he was sorry you got mad about the FUD warning. Okay. um, I'm actually still in the chat, just under a different name. But yeah, we can figure it out with Kinships. Um, I'll talk to him. Good for sharing. Um, so I think uh yeah, and by the way, the funny thing is, I was right in the end, because I said we're gonna bounce back to 17, and what happened? We bounced back to 17. So because it was clear from the chart that is what's gonna happen with the sales going on. But so that's why I was upset about the warning, because it was so clear. Like, anyway, um so the only way this is going to work, the only way the voodoo.com is going to work, if I can literally get people to care about these causes that are going to be posted, and then share those in different blogs and Twitter and Telegram and everything. And the only thing that I don't like is that we are limited to $1 only. I hope we're gonna boost that. I said already to their team that I would love if we can get it at least to $10. That would be very nice. I don't know if they will do that. Um, when do you think they will launch on Android? I saw Brandon working also on some other projects, two other projects. So he's been distracted a little bit. I sent him a little bit more donation, hoping that to make him refocus. I don't know why he slowed down, why he's focusing on another project. Maybe because there's nothing else to do right now. I'm not sure. It seems like from my intuitive feeling is, from what I'm seeing, is they're really targeting end of March, maybe even a little bit later. It doesn't seem like they're gonna do it like next week or something. It just doesn't feel like it. Um, but and I wonder, because the things that Brandon has posted on the things that he has posted on GitHub, they seem a little bit like placeholders almost, instead of like full um for example, encrypted chats. I don't know why yeah, I don't know if maybe he's doing it for the first time and he's trying to understand how everything works. I'm not sure exactly, but it's for example, I thought that encrypted messaging from merchant to user will already be released in the coming release. So I'm surprised that that probably is not gonna happen. I'm not sure why they're taking their time, or maybe something needs to be solved on the server side. I don't know, but um, I think that end of this month is it's not gonna happen. We're on the 18th now. I don't think it's gonna happen sooner than that. Um, because that's only 12 days now, so that's my guess. I've checked out the login feature, login via Code Wallet. I checked out, well, this we already implemented here, that you can uh, disperse payments to several addresses. So that's the first live implementation ever, I think, that did this, and we tested it and it works. So it's absolutely amazing. Um, I'm still surprised, like, that it works. I can show you here maybe. Let me see if I pull up this code here. Maybe you will see it here, and actually right here. If we go to, let me see where the button is. Here's the button. See, here it says you have currency, you have the destination, you have the amount, and then you have the receiving address, right? Um, the normal receiving address, and then you have here the fee, the basically the fee payer, and then basis points. You basically have here the percentage. So we are dispersing two payments in one, basically. $1 is coming in, and then it's being split into two addresses, and we're never touching the Voodoo.com is never touching the money. And has also a lot of legal benefits, because as I don't touch the money, I have almost no responsibility. And then In the beginning, of course, I don't worry at all about how Voodoo's.com is gonna make money because it doesn't need it's the server cost is like literally like zero. So even if I paid $4 a month for the server or something or 10, that's not a problem. And then what we can do is have here like a small banner for fundraisers that want to promote their fundraising and then take a little bit money for that. So make like $20 or something a month just to pay for the server costs or something if that's necessary. But for now, that's not necessary. I would I would probably put this here as a feature, like a little ad for people to promote their fundraisers, if if just to make it look nice, because I think people would appreciate that kind of feature. And yeah, the only thing that's not working right now. The only thing that's not working is that an email is not being dispatched if a donation is coming in. I think I need to have like an SMTP delivery server. But I have a provider that could be pretty good for this. And then but the notifications already work. So if somebody donates, then the notification will pop up and will let you know that you received a donation, and then you click on it, takes you directly to your. From a developer perspective, it's pretty easy to integrate all this. It's extremely easy. It's literally extremely easy. And I have to say, I'm a pretty bad developer. So I'm not a hardcore programmer or something. So I'm more like a script kiddie. And from that perspective, it's very, very easy. It's tremendously easy. And I was surprised. Actually, this thing, I was very surprised that we got this running on the first go without an error, and it immediately worked. Um, oops. So I see only positive. Um, I've been thinking, like, the thing is, I want to make a project. I want to have a project which really explodes right from the start. And I think Voodoo.com, if I just leave it as the fundraiser, that's a very nice project, but I don't think it will be enough to go viral. So that's why the social media aspect or the social aspect is part of Voodoo.com. It needs to be like have those two things together, and then we'll see how far we can get this. And I mean, there's so many for this. There's so many small details that need to be done. Is, for example, custom photos, the blog where you can keep people updated on what you're doing with the money and all of that stuff. Because you want to have you're gonna need some trust as well. Now this guy I know, but he could be somebody else who's who's scamming or something. But if we have a blog with videos and stuff, I think that would mitigate that problem. Um and if we can get streamers or creators or influencers to use this as well, then we can then I think this can grow very quickly. Um I'll definitely launch this for my YouTube channels. And actually, I could do it for this channel also. Support the Kin News channel, and then just create. I can do this tomorrow, and then give away 50% sharing. And I think that once people appreciate how much you can earn from this, once somebody understands how powerful this is, let's say a dog shelter is looking for money and you can donate and receive 50%, and you link to there and you can earn like $10 a day, which is like 300 a month. I think that's then people will start to understand, this is so powerful. And especially if they have blogs that receive regular traffic, this could explode. Um, so we'll see what happens. But it needs to have like then cute photos, the dogs and a video of the dog shelter and all of this stuff needs to be all of that needs to be in there. And yeah, I think it's good. Just talking about this now, I realize it's super important to make it here clear that it's for influencers, creators, people who are funding for a cause or whatever, they need personal needs or whatever business needs. And I want to also have perks, just like Kickstarter had, but that'll come a little bit later, the perks. So if you donate, you can get, perks, whatever. But there is, with perks, I think there comes also legal kind of issues with that as well, I guess. Yeah, because you cannot get the money back. Like once you send it here, it's gone. And yeah, so I just wanted to update you on this idea because number one, it's completely revolutionary. It shows the power of Code Wallet and the new features that are coming. And and that's it. Okay, and I'm gonna go to sleep. Here it's like 10 p.m. So thanks for listening, aliens or angels, and everybody else, and good night.